As recently as a year ago, I had a kidney transplant. I was working 3 jobs. I was doing dialysis and had the desire to go back to school. I needed the income, the 3 jobs, to make ends meet for myself. Yet, being on dialysis, it was very difficult for me to maintain 3 jobs and go back to school. So I had to ultimately make a decision. I went ahead and declared myself disabled and was able to receive Social Security disability. And in the interim, there's like a 6-month waiting period between the time of application and the final award and approval. My savings would have allowed me to one of two things: either pay my mortgage and not eat or have electricity and so forth, or vice versa. I could pay my electricity bill and gas and so forth and become evicted or to have a foreclosure on my home at some point. So that is where Home Sweet Home came in, because during that 6 months, they were very much able to help me maintain my mortgage. The Home Sweet Home program is so much more than just a financial aspect. If you take advantage of the seminar that they offer, if you take advantage of the fact that your case manager is there as a help and is an uplifter of down spirits and comes at that right moment, the call that you may need to hear that particular day, the accountability, which is also a very good component that I thank them for, just requiring me to actually look at my budget. I would have never done that without the Home Sweet Home program. I met with my case manager personally once a month, usually at my home. A lot transpired during the time that I would meet with my case manager. A lot of things transpired. One, the accountability. The financial accountability obviously was the biggest component, of which he was the most interested in, helping me to be accountable for my spending, challenging me on, like, say, perhaps not buying a money order for $1.50, maybe looking somewhere to find one for 30 cents, 50 cents. Another thing that was really important to me was my case manager. He brought an energy to my home. The laughter, the rapport that we established, the joking, was very, very important to me, because there were times when I did feel quite overwhelmed. And to have someone to come to my home with nothing but the desire to help me and to lift me up kind of brought me back out of that, I don't have a job, I'm on dialysis, what am I going to do about this, that, or the other? The one seminar that I remember that impacted me the most was the anger management component. We can learn from that the appropriateness of anger, but the key is, how do you channel it and what do you do with the anger? And I had never thought about that until I had that seminar. Had it not been for the Home Sweet Home program, I do know that something would have gone lacking. Good still is around. Good people are still around. There are organizations that are not in it for a name, or they're not in it for self-aggrandizement, but they are really here to help the least of these. It really has impacted me on my desire for serving others. I decided upon coming here that I wanted to do volunteer work here at Salvation Army. I wanted to give something back to Salvation Army for what they had really helped me to accomplish. The lessons that I learned, I can't say it enough, were really invaluable, and the Home Sweet Home program really kicked off that desire for me to say, hey, you are blessed. You need to really think about giving back to others.